Hello friends, today I am going to explain about pathology of urine. Objectives: on completion of this period, you would be able to understand characteristics of normal urine, characteristics of abnormal urine, normal constitutes of urine. Characteristics of normal urine. Urine is an excretion product excreted by the kidneys. Normal urine contains the waste products formed in the body as a result of metabolic processes like urea, uric acid, creatinine, and certain salts such as chlorides and sulfates, etc. It does not contain any substances which are required by the body or tissues. Such a urine is described as psychological or normal urine. It certain physiological disorders, the substances essential to the body or tissues, may also be excreted in the urine. For example, sugar, bile salts, albumin, etc., which are essential to the body, may be excreted in urine in psychological disorders and or in pathological conditions. If such abnormal substances which are not present in normal urine are excreted in urine, then such a urine is described as pathological or abnormal urine. The substances which are not present in normal urine. Abnormal constituents indicate disease or renal disorder and predict the derailment in body psychology, in body physiology. The abnormal constitutes of urine and their significance in disease is indicated in brief in the and it follows with the detailed discussion in which case urine is liquid by product of metabolism in humans and in many other animals. Urine flows from the kidneys through the ureters to the urinary bladder. Urination results in urine being excreted from the body through the urethra. Cellular metabolism generates many byproducts that and rich in nitrogen and must be cleared from the bloodstream, such as urea, uric acid, and creatinine. These byproducts are expelled from the body during urination, which is the primary method for excreting water-soluble chemicals from the body. A urinalysis can detect nitrogen's wastage of the mammalian body. Urine has a role in Earth's nitrogen cycle. In balanced ecosystems, urine fertilizes the soil and thus helps plants to grow. Therefore, urine can be used as a fertilizer. Some animals use it to mark their territories. Historically, aged or fermented urine, known as lant, was also used for gunpowder production, household cleaning, tanning of leather and dyeing of textiles. Human urine and feces are collectively referred to as human waste or human excreta and are managed via sanitation systems. Livestock urine and feces also required proper management if the live livestock population density is high. Constituents about 91-96% of urine consist of water. Urine also contains an assortment of inorganic salts and organic compounds, including proteins, hormones, and a wide range of metabolites varying by what is introduced into the body. The total solids and in urine are on average 59 gram per person per day. Organic matter makes up between 65 and 85% of urine dry solids, with volatile solids comprising 75 to 85% of total solids. Urea is the largest constituents of the solids, constituting more than 50% of the total. On an elemental level, human urine contains 8.87 carbon, 8.12 nitrogen, 8.25 oxygen, and 1.51 hydrogen. The exact proportions vary with individuals and with factors such as diet and health. In healthy persons, urine contains very little protein and an excess is suggestive of illness. Urine varies in appearance depending principally upon a body's level of hydration as well as other factors. Normal urine is a transparent solution ranging from colorless to amber but is usually a pale yellow. In the urine of a healthy individuals, the color comes primarily from the presence of urobilin. Urobilin is a final waste product resulting from the breakdown of heme from hemoglobin. During the destructions of aging blood cells, colorless urine indicates overhydration, generally preferable to dehydration, though it can remove essential salts from the body. Colorless urine in drugs tests can suggest an attempt to avoid detection of illicit drugs in the bloodstream through overhydration. Dark yellow urine is often indicative of dehydration. Yellowing or light orange may be caused by removal or excess B vitamins from the bloodstream. Certain medications such as rifampin and phenazopyridine can cause orange urine. Blood urine is termed hematuria, a symptom of a wide variety of medical conditions. Dark orange to brown urine can be a symptom of jaundice, rhabdomyolysis, or Gilbert's syndrome. Black or dark color urine is referred to as melanuria and may be caused by a melanoma or non-melanin acute intermittent porphyria. Pinkish urine can result from the consumption of beets. Greenish urine can result from the consumption of asparagus or foods or beverages with green dyes. Reddish or brown urine may be caused by porphyria, not to be confused with the harmless temporary pink or reddish tint caused by bacteria. Blue urine can be caused by the ingestion of methyl blue medications or blood foods or beverages with blue dyes. Blue urine stains can be caused by blue diaper syndrome. Purple urine may be due to purple urine bag syndrome. Some time offer leaving the body, urine may acquire a strong fish like odor because of contamination with bacteria that break down urea into ammonia. This odor is not present in fresh urine of healthy individuals. Its presence may be a sign of a urinary tract infection. The odor of normal human urine can reflect what has been consumed or specific diseases. For example, an individual with diabetes mellitus may present a sweetened urine odor. This can be due to kidney disease as well, such as kidney stones. Eating asparagus can cause a strong odor reminiscent of the vegetable caused by the body's breakdown of asparagusic acid. Likewise, consumption of saffron, alcohol, coffee, tuna fish, and onion can result in tell- telltale scents. Particularly spicy foods can have a similar effect as their compounds pass through the kidneys without being fully broken down before existing the body. Volume on average daily output of human urine is 1.5 liters. The urine output decreases in hot climate after heavy sweating, after vomiting and diarrhea. Urine output increase in consumption of large amount of water, cold climate and after taking alcohol. Reaction pH. Normal urine is silently slightly acidic with a pH of 6. It is acidic after heavy protein diet and in fever. It is alkaline on standing and after a heavy meal. The pH normally is within the range of 5.0 to 7 with an average of 6.2. In present persons with hyperuricosuriasis, acidic urine can contribute to the formation of stones of urine uric acid in the kidneys, ureters or bladder. Urine pH can be monitored by a physician or at home. A diet which is high in protein from meat and dairy as well as alcohol consumption can reduce urine pH, whilst potassium and organic acids such as from diets high in fruit and vegetables can increase the pH and make it more alkaline. Some drugs also can increase urine pH, including acetazolamide, potassium citrate, and sodium bicarbonate. Cranberries, popularly thought to decrease the pH of urine, have actually been shown not to acidify urine. Drugs that can decrease urine pH include ammonium chloride, chlorothiazide, diuretics, and methenamine mendelate. Specific gravity. The specific gravity of a normal urine is 1.010 to 1.030. Specific gravity is increased in excessive sweating, glycosuria, albuminuria, acute nephritis. Specific gravity is decreased in excessive water intake, chronic nephritis, diabetes insipidus. Urinary specific gravity is a measure of the concentration of solutes in the urine. It measures the ratio of urine density compared with water density and provides information on the kidneys. Ability to concentrate urine. A urinary specific gravity measurement is a urine measurement is a routine part of urinalysis. The reference range is 1.005 to 1.030. Normal constituents of urine. Inorganic constituents, they are sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, sulfur, phosphorus and chloride. Organic nitrogenous constituents, they are urea, uric acid, creatine, creatinine and ammonia. Organic non-nitrogenous constituents, they are oxalic acid, citric acid and ketone bodies. Inorganic constituents of normal urine. Anions and cations are the organic constituents of normal urine. Anion of normal urine. Chloride about 10 to 15 gram of chloride is excreted in urine per day. It is the major inorganic constituents. Chloride extraction in urine is influenced by diet, fluid intake and acid-base status of the individual. Chloride excretion is altered in disease conditions. In additions disease, chloride excretion is more, but it is less in vomiting and diarrhea. Phosphate about 0.5 to 1.0 gram of phosphate is excreted per day in urine. In urine, phosphate exists as salts of phosphoric acid. Phosphate content of diet influence urinary phosphate level. Further, urinary phosphate levels alter in several diseases. In rickets, vitamin D deficiency, hypoparathyroidism, pregnancy, kidney disease, less phosphate is eliminated in urine, but in hyperparathyroidism, excretion of phosphate in urine is increased. Sulfate about 0.5 to 1.8 gram of sulfate is excreted in urine per day. Both organic and inorganic sulfates are present in urine. However, sulfur containing amino acids are the only source for urine sulfate. Inorganic sulfate is above 80% and remainder is organic sulfate. Ethyl sulfate is the name given to organic sulfate of urinary sulfate. Sulfate excretion increases in fever due to increased breakdown of proteins. Anesthetics, candidiasis, and nitrous also increase urinary sulfate because they are detoxified to sulfur compounds and eliminated through urine. Cation of normal urine. Sodium and potassium are the major cation present in urine. About 80 to 180 of sodium and 40 to 80 of potassium are excreted in urine. Some cation are excreted in trace amount in urine. They are calcium, magnesium, iron, zinc, and copper. Organic constituents uric acid. Take urine sample 2 ml and to it add 1 ml of Benedict's reagent and then for about 3 minutes heat it in hot boiling water bath. If a white precipitate is formed in indicates the presence of uric acid. Urea, sodium hypobromite test. Take a test tube and in it add 2 ml of urine sample and 1 to 2 drops of sodium hypobromite solution. A Briggs effervescence confirms the presence of urea. Creatinine, take about 5 ml of urine sample and add 1 or 2 drops of saturated picric acid solution. Then add sodium hydroxide solution. When the solution becomes alkaline, it changes to red color or orange color because of formation of creatinine picrate. Characteristics and constituents of normal urine. Color: clear straw colored. Odor: slightly aromatic. Volume: 1.5 liter per day. Special gravity: 1.012, 0102, 1.030. pH 6. Inorganic constitutes per liter: sodium 4 gram, potassium 2 gram, calcium 0.1 to 0.2 gram, magnesium 0.05 to 0.2 gram, sulfur 1 gram, phosphorus 2 to 2.5 gram, chloride 9 to 16 gram. Organic nitrogenous constitutes urea 30 gram, uric acid 0.5 to 0.8 gram, ammonia 0.3 to 1 gram. Organic non-nitrogenous constituents oxalic acid 50 to 20 gram, citrate 0.2 to 1.2 gram, ketone bodies 3 to 15 gram. The above given values are for 24 hours. Characteristics of abnormal urine. Normal urine color ranges from pale yellow to deep gold. Urine that's abnormally colored may have tint of red, orange, blue, green or brown. Abnormal urine color can be caused by a variety of tissues. For example, it can result from taking certain medications, eating certain foods, having certain medical conditions, or being dehydrated. If your urine is abnormally colored and you can't pinpoint the cause, may make an appointment with your doctor. In some cases, abnormal urine colors result from serious medical condition that require treatment. Many things can cause your urine to develop an unusual color. Some causes are temporary and harmless. For example, eating certain foods or taking certain medication can cause the color of your urine to change. Other causes are more serious. For example, you may have an underlying injury, infection, or other medical condition that requires treatment. Dark yellow urine. If your urine just appears darker than normal, you are probably dehydrated. When you don't drink enough fluids, the compounds in your urine become more concentrated. This makes it appear darker in color. Red or pink urine. Red or pinkish urine can caused by certain foods such as beets, blackberries, and rhubarb. Certain medications such as rifampin, rifandin, phenazopyridine, pyridium, and laxative that contain senna. Blood in your urine, for example, from an injury, abstraction, infection, kidney disease, benign prostate enlargement, or cancer. Poisoning from lead or mercury. Blood in your urine is a cause for concern. It can be a sign of a serious health problem, so you should seek immediate medical attention. Red to reddish brown hemoglobin, milky presence of fat, challuria, black staining, homogeneous acid, alkaptonuria, cloudy turbid, pus cells. Orange urine. Organic urine is commonly caused by medications such as rifampin, phenazopyridine, laxative, sulfasalazine, some chemotherapy drugs. Some medical conditions can also turn your urine orange. It may be a sign of problems with your bile ducts or liver, especially if your stool is also light in color. If you are being treated for liver disease, talk to your doctor about changes in your urine color. Your urine may also appear orange as a result of dehydration. Blue or green urine. Blue or green tinged urine can be caused by food coloring, dyes used in certain kidney and bladder tests, certain medications, and supplements such as indomethacin, amitriptyline, propofol, and some multivitamins. In rare cases, it may be caused by an infection in your urinary tract caused by the bacterium Pseudomonas aeruginosa, familial being hypercalcemia, a rare hereditary disease. Brown urine can be caused by certain foods such as fava beans, aloe, or rhubarb, certain medications such as primaquine, chloroquine, nitrofurantoin, macrobid, metronidazole, flagyl, metocarbamol, robaxin, and laxatives with cascara or senna. Volume: urine output more than 2 liters per day is called polyuria. Excessive fluids intake and diabetes insipidus, urine output between 300 to 500 millimeter day is called oliguria. It can occur is excessive fluid loss as in vomiting, diarrhea, massive sweating, acute renal failure and burns. Urea output between 30 to 15 milliliter per day is called anuria, end stage of the renal failure. Odor: smell of acetone indicates uncontrolled diabetes or chronic starvation. Second, smell of burnt sugar or maple sugar indicates maple urine disease. 3. Mossy odor indicates phenylketonuria. Specific gravity: low specific gravity indicates diabetes insipidus and also occur in recovery from acute renal diseases. High specific gravity may occur in diabetes mellitus and diarrhea. Low specific gravity may occur in renal failure. pH reaction: acidic urine indicates metabolic acidosis in renal tubular acidosis. Alkaline urine indicates metabolic al alco alkalosis or alkali therapy. Summary: in this period we have discussed about characteristics of normal urine, characteristics of abnormal urine, normal constituents of urine. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a good day.